Max Fosh reached 1 million subscribers because he has discovered something that a lot of creators miss. With his funny videos he gets millions of views, and lately the algorithm really starts to notice him. Max taps into a psychological phenomenon that makes people more inclined to like and trust you when you make them laugh. Max's videos feel like jokes amongst friends, or a story that you would tell your friend at the pub or bar. Max is British. Also, this contributes to Max being perceived as more likable.
For me, it's quite simple, which is just to put a smile on people's face. I know it's quite a cliche thing to say, and to be silly. I'm not trying to do anything else. Hopefully, I can make someone laugh in as well. But it's just silliness, fun. Being a kid again, looking at things differently. That's the kind of ethos of the channel.
The hunt was on, the chemistry of this team was out of this world.
Max has no problem with making himself ugly, as we'd like to call it in theatre school. One day you're playing the cop and the next day you're playing the bum on the street. Max has also no problem with making fun of himself. He makes fun of posh people. Coming from a posh background himself, it makes him down to earth and relatable.
Because I'm posh, I have skiing stuff.
And although he can tease people in interviews, he's very respectful to them and not out there to take a piss out of someone. In the nudist colony, he is nude himself. For the drag convention, he went drag himself. The second Max factor, no, not this one, Fosh factor, that's better, is something that a lot of creators miss. A unique selling point. Silly and having fun are Max's unique selling points. Picking a unique selling point is picking the thing that you want to be known for and make you stand out against millions of other YouTube channels out there. It is a reason to subscribe for viewers, but also a very useful filter for video ideas. But Max's USP goes even further than that. Max triggers the feeling of, oh, that was fun, let's watch another one. That is enhanced by the fact that you like Max. There is only one thing that the YouTube algorithm likes more than watch time, and that is session watch time. If viewers watch one video after the other, it tells the algorithm that more viewers like this will likely do the same thing. When competitors won't trigger the same response, the algorithm will prefer the videos that make viewers watch ad after video after video. Which perfectly connects to Fosh factor number 3. Audience retention is, together with making viewers click, by far the most important metric for the algorithm to look at to promote your YouTube videos.
I always focus as much on retention as possible, and that's not by doing jump cuts and making sure the audience's attention is caught every single second. For some channels that might work, but for others it doesn't. For me, I just immediately want to make sure that the viewer is getting value on what they clicked on, so I pay off that investment of the click immediately just to make sure that they know what they've done, what they clicked on isn't clickbait, and then I just try and keep them along for the ride with the storytelling, and I mainly use music to keep them engaged. The videos that have done really well all had retention 65 to 70% with like 4 10-minute videos, 8 to 10-minute videos, but they're always in the high 60s. My click-through rate isn't huge. Like I've got a video at the moment that's on like 5%, but sometimes it varies between 5 and 8%.
To get good audience retention in videos, Max uses a technique that applies to every single video on YouTube, even tutorials and this video.
I have really identified where I'm strongest, and I think I'm strongest with the storytelling.
Put stickers all over my sister's pride and joy, her bright pink beetle.
Without storytelling, a video comes across as incoherent and makes no sense to the viewer, and they click away. If this graph would represent the flow of a video, we start at the intro, slowly build up to the climax, and then end with the outro. The climax is the goal of the video. This is often the thing you communicate in your title and thumbnail. Like the video, I became a member of the royal family for 43 minutes. For educational videos, the climax can be the most important thing that viewers need to know for what they want to achieve. For example, for how to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I can say that I reveal Max's biggest secret in factor number 4. And Max has some personal encouraging words for you later in the video. Let's take a look at the story structure of the video. I got the founder of YouTube to subscribe to my channel. Max starts the video with the intro, in which he lays out what is going to happen in the video. Then he explains that there are 3 founders, otherwise viewers won't understand the video. Then he shows his counter offer for Chad, a signed Coke can. This gives the antagonist, in this case Chad, a motivation, a why. Then Max shows contacting Chad. Next he shows his journey of getting into the Formula 1 where he meets up with Chad. Then finally meeting Chad. And Chad subscribes. And immediately the video ends. The stake, which creates a goal for the protagonist, and that's Max, is flying to the other half of the world and not meeting Chad. A stake creates an attention span which makes viewers watch longer. Where's the outro, you might ask? Well, one of the easiest ways to improve audience retention is by shortening your intros to 10 seconds or remove the intros altogether, or remove the outro, and the latter is what Max does. But what you can do with a climax to retain an audience, you can also do really small in the middle of your video, that I represented with the dots on the line here. This is storytelling 2.0.
So there'll almost be like different sections of the video with like each with their own little cliffhangers, and then it fades to black. And it's just a way of just holding the hand of the audience as they kind of go along.
What does Max know that a lot of creators don't?
YouTube, like anything, you get better the more you do it. And there is no hack, in my opinion, to 1 million subscribers. It is finding out what you're good at and really, really being super dedicated to that. It is the most kind of meritocratic environment that you could possibly think of. Good videos get pushed, bad videos don't. And also I think changing your perspective of what the algorithm is. Someone said to me once that the algorithm is just viewers. It's not some mystic thing that is being controlled by a dark puppet. Like even YouTube don't even know how the algorithm works, because the algorithm is just people. So if your video hasn't been pushed by the algorithm, it's because people don't want to watch that. And it's quite a hard-hitting thing to hear, and it can be quite damaging to one's ego, but it is the most valuable thing, and you can learn from why a video didn't do well or why a video didn't hit the algorithm as you might have hoped that it would. I've been doing this for 5 years now, nearly 6, so it's a numbers game. It's a grind, and yeah, I think it's just working and being quick to identify what your strengths and weaknesses are.
But what makes his videos so successful?
Well, I think they just combine a combination of intriguing titles. You want to intrigue, not confuse a viewer with a title and a thumbnail. So you want them to ask questions about the video, not what. You don't want to be like, what are you talking about? I think it's a combination of, yeah, those intriguing titles and thumbnails, and then really having it pay off with the content, whether that's something crazy that happens or not. Like I've had lots of videos where nothing particularly crazy has happened, but we spent a lot of time on the storytelling element.
What Max is getting at is that the video idea is everything. I'll read some video ideas and you decide which one is not Max's. How I became richer than Elon Musk. I became a member of the royal family. I ate a sandwich this afternoon. I got a speeding ticket on a bicycle for Jeff Bezos.
Right, I'm here sat editing another video, and my kind of, if there are motivational words that I can give anybody, it is just find out what you're good at and learn as much as you can. Watch Paddy Galloway, watch Colin and Samir, and really take YouTube seriously. Set yourself challenges and goals and targets and really give it a good go, because I'm almost certain that YouTube is 99% skill and 1% luck. I'm absolutely certain of that. Watch Ludwig's video about how he created a channel with 0 subscribers. That's a really good way of doing it. And just enjoy what you do. Like the amount of time that you need to put into YouTube, if you don't enjoy it, I don't think you're gonna make it. That might be a bit of a pessimistic thing to say, but that's just me. Yeah, hope you enjoyed.